Yo, what's up guys, it's NOS, and today I'm bringing you episode 1 of Talking with NOS, and in this series I'm going to be going over, like, stuff, the everyday life kind of stuff. Friendship, which is what this one's about, relationships, ways to deal with anxiety, pressure, stress. If you guys want me to go over news stuff, kind of like how Philip DeFranco does, I pay attention a lot to politics and real-world news and all that stuff, and I'd be happy to give my opinions if you guys would wish. And future episodes are going to be based on your guys' comments below, what you guys would like me to talk about, and please leave the topic down below, and I will be making these videos. Hope they should be coming out on Tuesdays, but Tuesdays are kind of hard for me, and yeah. So the first thing, like I said, the first topic we're going to be talking about is friendship. And friendship, the word for me, kind of, my quote that I kind of personally made up describes what friendship means to me. And the quote is, "Your feelings for somebody, especially a friend, should be mutual." And I believe I created that quote. I don't think I saw it anywhere. What I mean by this quote is that you shouldn't have a one-sided friendship, or you shouldn't fall victim to your own feelings and not somebody else's. So, for example, if you're friends with Joe and Joe just thinks of you as a normal person, or he doesn't like you at all, that's what I mean as your feelings should be mutual. And you shouldn't ever just give somebody the courtesy of your friendship without receiving the same courtesy back. So that's what the quote kind of means, and that's kind of the overarching thing about friendship, in my opinion, in how I go through it. So the next thing about friendships is you shouldn't change to be friends with somebody. My friends are all like me. They all find the same things interesting. They all find they have almost the same values. They have their priorities about the same as I do. And that's what's really great, is because I'm a lot like them, so I could be myself and they can be like themselves because they're also like me. And that's why I think friends should be, is you shouldn't have a polar opposite friend. And that's because that's not really, I don't know, it seems kind of limiting to me, and you really shouldn't just be limited by your friends. So, for example, myself and my friend Justin, who I believe is Norishin in this game, we both really love video games, and we talk about video games all the time, and it's really why we're friends, is essentially video games, and that's what generally all my friends on Xbox, per se, are my friends, is because we have this common interest of competitive Call of Duty or video games in general. So you need to have a really fundamental core thing or glue holding your friendship together, and your friendship shouldn't have no meaning, and you shouldn't concede to them doing stuff like drugs or alcohol to fit in with that group just to be friends with them, because it's not worth it, and it really makes you more lonely in the end. So please get friends that are like you, be comfortable around your friends, and don't concede to other people's ideologies and stuff like this. So yeah, I really hope you take that one home, because I've been friends with people and they were for the wrong reasons, and that's never good, and it ended up biting me in the ass, and we're no longer friends, which I'm thankful for overall, because he or she was a fucking douchebag and a loser. And yeah, and you're gonna realize that one day, that the friends that, if you're not really have anything in common with them, you'll realize that they're, as you say, losers, or people that are just irrelevant to your life, and you don't need them in your life anymore. And that's kind of a harsh way to think about it, but it is the sad reality of the situation. So next thing about friends I want to talk about to you is they should be in your life all the time, generally. So, like, for example, Justin and Nick, who are playing in this game with me, I play with them all the time on Xbox. Nick goes to school with me. I hang out with him almost every single day. Those two are generally my best friends, Justin, Nick, and Anthony, or who is not in this game. You guys probably don't know who these people are, but I'm going to use their names because they know who they are, and I want to add a name to who I'm talking about in my examples. So, those are them. And I talk to them every day, and when something good in my life happens or bad in my life happens, they're generally one of the first people to know. And that's what I think friends should really be there for, is they should be the wall behind you when you're leaning. They should be the soles in your shoes when you walk. They should be the people that really help you on this long journey, which is life, essentially, which is really cheesy, but it's really hard to go through a world, especially in the United States, where it's survival of the fittest, social Darwinism, essentially, and by yourself. And you need help from people, and it's really hard in these kind of days and age where you can be really, really codependent or independent sorry, and that you can't just live your life with being isolated and not having people to help you. And the next thing is when you are friends with somebody, please don't act like me helping you is like a repayable thing, because you're my friend, and you shouldn't have to repay me to do stuff like that. It should just be an at the moment thing. Like, you shouldn't have to think about maybe because he did this, I have to help him with this. No, it just should be you have to help him with this because it's your job essentially. And it's kind of like if you were to sign a contract when you became officially friends with somebody, those would be under the guidelines and the paragraphs and stuff like that. So you need to be there for your friend if you do have one, because if you're not there, they'll move on. And I've had that as well. When I got really into competitive gaming, I stopped hanging out with a lot of people in real life, and I grew apart from them, and essentially I'm not friends with them anymore. And that's really how it is you need to make your friends part of like this inner circle of yourself. So, and the last thing I would like to talk about friends is that you find your friends in the weirdest places. Your friends aren't always going to be the cool guy sitting next to you in science class. It's not going to be the cool kid on the football team, the quarterback, or the wide receiver, or anything like that. I found my friends 300 miles south of San Francisco in San Diego. And I met them online 4 or 5 years ago, and I met them, and they're generally my best friends now. So they're better friends than anybody in my real actual life has ever been to me. So you find your friends in the weirdest places. Don't be discouraged to find your friends in weird places. And friends are friends. It doesn't matter where they're from. So yeah, that'd be my advice about friends and kind of my guidelines to that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put a lot of thought into it. I didn't script it or anything. I really just free flowed it, and it kind of self-developed itself. So I really hope you guys like this. If you'd like any other videos like this one, please leave a comment below, and also comment what you'd like my next video to be. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow my Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube. All those links will be down in the description below. So like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.